Going live, everybody. Are we live? Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, confusement. Oh, blinked in green screen. How is everybody? Welcome to the Minutes with Milo show. It's the Thursday edition, and I'm glad to have you with me. And if you're not with me, that doesn't mean you're against me. It just means tune in a little bit later. That's fine. I don't care. Better late than never, right? I may have my light here just a little too dark. Go up with it. Ooh. One notch looks to be pretty good. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Did you miss me Monday? Did you? Well, I put a post out. It said, "No Monday show. Going to work on this new graphics card." You know where it's at? Right there in that stupid bag where I left it the last time. Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. Is that the way it works? That's what they say. Anyway, I didn't get to it. I did find out some things, but I didn't get to it. Didn't even open the side of the computer. Nope. I read up on the manual. I've got to download some software, of course. And the biggest thing, not the biggest thing, one of the biggest things is I've got to find an adapter. I thought I had an adapter. So I got two monitors. And one has a DVI, the other has a VGA. And when I looked up the spec, I picked the wrong card the first time. I thought I had it made because I had this funky time adapter. But looked up the correct one. My DVI will work, but my VGA will not. I will have to either find an adapter or a different monitor or a splitter or something similar. So anyway, I don't have a new video card. It's the same old junk, same old story, just a different day. So that answered that one question. People had asked me about it, and that's just the way it happens. Life gets involved, and then you don't get anything done. Case in point, last Friday, I found out my daughter had promised somebody she'd be in their wedding. And the wedding's in Peoria, Illinois. And she couldn't line up anybody to go with her. So my wife couldn't go. Some of my daughter's friends couldn't go. So it's a long ways. So I said I'd go. And so that's why tonight's show is going to be about Peoria, Illinois. Peoria. Well, look at that. It tells it. That's one thing, whether it's right or wrong, most dictionaries will tell you and try to tell you in plain English how to make the sounds to say a name or a word or whatever it is. So Peoria, Illinois, is where I'm going to be going. So it's going to be about an 8-hour trip one way, and then I'm going to be there a while. But I don't get to go to the wedding because I'm not on the guest list, and they've already got when you have a certain number of guests, you cater, you do all that stuff. Sort of, hey, Cleo. Yep, I'm back. Same old graphics card. Don't get excited. I look the same. Sorry, kind of disappointing, but that's the way it works. I didn't get around to installing the graphics card. Going to Peoria, Illinois. They've already got the guest list made, so I don't get to go to the wedding. So I'm just going to be kicking around, freelancing out there in Peoria, just seeing what's what, checking it out. Trying not to go, crazy because we're going to stay Friday night. Wedding's on Saturday. Going to come back Saturday after the wedding. I thought it was going to be earlier before noon or noon-ish wedding, but it's afternoon-ish. Then the after thing, and then driving home. So, it's going to make for a long day, Friday and Saturday. Taking my daughter's car, I don't even think I could get a Barbie Jeep in the back of her little old car. So I don't think I'll find any car deals. I don't know. That's the reason I was going to do the show on Peoria. I've never done a show on looking at a city or, anything like that. So we'll look at where my favorite place in the world is, where I always go to, Wikipedia. We're going to look at Wikipedia, see what's what. I did some research into it, and Robert, I don't know how, don't know why, told him what I was doing. He goes, "Oh yeah, I think that's the one of the places they started." I think he called it like Broadway shows. I think it's more along the line of you know uh, stage shows. Maybe not plays, but people going to theaters and having a stage show. I think that's more along the line of what may have happened there in Peoria. But anyway, we'll look at that. So yeah, that's what my weekend's going to entail. Hopefully, I get back late Saturday, early Sunday morning, and still have Sunday to kind of kick around and do some of the things that I'm going to be missing out on tomorrow and Saturday. So anyway, let's look at Peoria, Illinois. And I don't know if it really holds any significance uh, about its place in the state or anything like that. Uh, let's get over here, share screen. Go. Allow that to happen. Add that to the screen. Boom. Shakalaka laka boom. All right. So I don't know how I got so far down on the page, but here is Peoria, Illinois. So right here's what I was talking about. If you can see this part of it. P or E, and then I don't know why they've got that upside down E. If I didn't know it was Peoria, I don't know how you'd ever say that. It's a city in the county seat of Peoria County. So it carries the same name as the county, which I don't think really means anything, but it does. It says that in 2020 it had a population of 113,000 people. So I don't know how many. What's population? Let's look at population of K-Town. Oh, 192,000. Wow. That's as of 2021. So, it's semi close to Chattanooga, which has 182,000. So, I mean, well, no, I'm sorry. At 113, it ain't anywhere close to 182,000. Scratch that. Uh, so, I mean, it's a pretty good sized town. Uh, let's see, what else we got? It was established in 1691 by a French explorer. That's Abraham Lincoln. Tonti. Carne de Tonti. It's the oldest permanent European settlement in Illinois, according to the Illinois State Archaeological Survey. It was originally known as Fort Clark, and it received its current name when the county of Peoria was organized in 1825. So, for a couple of hundred years, or 175 years or so, it was just Fort Clark. So, probably had a fort. Wonder where that's at now. It was named after the Peoria people, a member of the Illinois Confederation. I don't understand that. You know, when it says the Peoria people, which came first, Peoria or the people? So, you know, it'd be like saying, well, Knoxville was named after the Knoxville people. Well, what are the Knoxville people? What are the Peoria people? Apparently, they were a member of the Illinois Confederation. In 1854, Abraham Lincoln made his Peoria speech against the Kansas-Nebraska Act. Prior to Prohibition, that crazy time when they outlawed alcohol, Peoria was the center of whiskey industry in the United States. More than 12 distilleries operated in Peoria by the end of the 19th century, more than any other city in the U.S. Any city. So, I wonder why. Well, I think I know why. Peoria is a major port on the Illinois River. Peoria is a trading and shipping center for a large agriculture area that produces what? Corn, corn whiskey, get it? Soybeans and livestock. Although the economy is well diversified, the city's traditional manufacturing industries remain important and produce earth-moving equipment, metal products, lawn care equipment, labels. How do you get to be known for your label manufacturing in a city? I mean, what kind of labels? Labels could be anything. I don't know, bud. I have no idea. Steel towers, farm equipment, building materials, steel wire, and chemicals. So, until 2018, Peoria was the global and national headquarters for heavy equipment and engine manufacturing Caterpillar. But, the latter year, I guess, in the latter year of 2018, they moved it to Deerfield, Illinois. I don't know why. It'd been there for how long? Doesn't say. Let's see when does it show Caterpillar Incorporated? Oh, engine. Look at that. Oh, there's your nice little working engine. Heavy equipment. So it doesn't say how long Caterpillar was in business there, or had its, base there. Okay, so here I think is what Robert had alluded to. The city is associated with the phrase, "Will it play in Peoria?" which may have originated from the vaudeville era and is often superciliously attributed to Groucho Marx. Museums in the city include the Pentagill Moron House, the John C. Flanagan House, and the Peoria Riverfront Museum. So here's a nice claim to fame. Peoria holds a higher crime rate than 97% of Illinois communities. So that bad boy is ranked right up there in the top 3% of the state of Illinois. That's hard to believe. That is hard to believe. So, you gotta be careful. I'm not staying exactly in Illinois, so, that'll be okay. I'm not gonna stay far. I didn't want to try to stay because this wedding's kind of in the city somewhere. So I wanted to say, I'm gonna travel interstate. It's easy to get off the interstate and go and then get back on the interstate and travel for a little while and get back into the city. let's see what. There's another little link for the Peoria people. The Peoria are a Native American people. They are enrolled in the federal recognized Peoria Tribe of Indians of Oklahoma, headquartered in Miami, Oklahoma. How far is that away from Oklahoma? Why would they call it Peoria when it's not in Oklahoma? So, I don't demographic. Let's look at arts and cultures. What can we do? Let's see. What is riverfront? Yeah. Clell's pulling a Roberto. He's jumping ahead. Jumping ahead. There's another entertainer I will showcase here that's from Peoria. Yeah, Richard Pryor. I guess we'll look at that. Let's see. Where did I see it? I saw that somewhere. Library, government, education, media, notable people. All right, let's see. Richard Pryor, stand-up comedian and actor. So, looking at the people, some of these, of course, a lot of these I don't know. I have no idea who they are. Bruce Johnston, member of the Beach Boys, is from there. All right. I don't. Fibber McGee and Molly radio show. I never heard it. I heard of it, but I never heard it. So Jim Morgan was Fibber McGee, and Marion Jordan was Molly. Mudvayne, American heavy metal band, they're from there. But to me, the most notable was right here, David Ogden Stiers. Okay, so I opened the link to David Ogden Stiers, and he is Major Charles Emerson Winchester for MASH. I thought that was very, very interesting. So I started reading about him. Born in 42, died in 2018. He appeared in numerous productions on Broadway and originated the role of Feldman in The Magic Show. He appeared in The Magic Show for 4 years between 74 and 78. In 77, he was cast as Major Charles Emerson Winchester, and he stayed from 77 to 83, earned him 2 Emmy Award nominations. Didn't say he got the Emmy, he got nominated. He appeared prominently in the 1980s in the role of District Attorney Michael Reston in several Perry Mason TV films. So I don't think I ever saw any of these. The role of several Perry Mason television films. It says in the 80s. I don't remember any of that. He did voiceovers, Beauty and the Beast, Cogsworth, Pocahontas, Lilo and Stitch. I never heard of The Dead Zone. That was from 2002 to 2007. I remember Stargate, Atlantis, but I never watched it. I remember the show, but I never did watch it. So he narrated Michael Knight, M. Night Shyamalan, Lady in the Water in 2006. Huh. See, 2006 American fantasy psychological thriller film written and directed by that dude. Film features this cast. Doesn't say what it's about. I don't remember if I've seen that one or not. Uh, talks about his early life. He enrolled at the Juilliard School in New York City, from which he graduated in '72. Moved to San Francisco, where he performed with the California Shakespeare Theater improvisation group. Uh, but, all right, 77 to 83, he was on MASH, voice acting, music. Huh. All right, so I thought that was interesting. He was from Peoria. Dan Fogelberg, was he there? Did I miss his name? Or he, I don't see all these. Oh, yeah, there he is. I did miss it. Grayling Fogelberg was an American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist. Primarily known for his 70s and 80s hits, including Longer, The Same Old Lang Syne, and leader of the band. Yep, that's interesting. I didn't even see his name before. So those are some notable people. Now, as far as, let's get back to arts and culture. Let's see what this Riverfront Museum looks like. Oh, let's go back for a second. Oh, don't lose me. There we go. Let's open this up in a new tab. Keep everything going. Let's see. It's a private museum of art, science, history, and achievement located on the riverfront in downtown Peoria. In a building owned by the County of Peoria, the museum has 5 major galleries and a dozen smaller display spaces for rotating exhibits. It's also known for its 40-foot dome Dig-Star planetarium. Huh. The collections include fine art, decorative art, folk art, lithograph art, natural science artifacts, motor wagon company. Huh. I don't know. How come there's no boats? It doesn't even show a picture of it. So, I don't know. I'll have some time. I don't know if I'll go to any of these things or not. Performing arts. The Peoria Symphony Orchestra is the 14th oldest in the nation. It's also home to Peoria Municipal Band, Area Civic, something, Youth Music, a Renaissance Park, Museum Block, blah, 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 blah. Civic Center, Renaissance Park, Museum Block. Points of interest, sports. What they got going on? Baseball, ice hockey, football, roller derby. Shoot, yeah, roller derby. The WFTDA, Women's Flat Track Derby Association. Yeah, they do the slingshot. That's all right. Education, media, infrastructure. Popular culture. Let's see what's popular. Music, literature, news. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be really anything to go see. Notable events. Ooh, September the 19th to October the 21st, 1813 was the Peoria War. During the War of 1812, the Illinois Territory was the scene of fighting between Native Americans and United States soldiers and settlers. The Illinois Treaty at that time included the areas of modern Illinois, Wisconsin, and parts of Minnesota and Michigan. Huh. And in 1844, Abraham Lincoln came to Peoria to get involved in the Aquila Ren divorce case and took it to the Supreme Court. Aquila Wren was a businessman and landowner in Peoria in the 1830s and 1840s. He and his wife came of note beyond Peoria as a result of a sensational divorce proceeding in which Abraham Lincoln was involved. How could he take it to the Illinois Supreme Court? Huh, interesting. Interesting. There's some hot spots and all that stuff. Let's see. Climate data for Peoria. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to be like around here, I would guess, right? I would think. 91 to 2020. Normals, extremes. Extremes are 1883 to present. It says at one point in July it hit 113. I wonder what year that was. Was it in 1945? Is that what that means, you reckon? Year. 113, it says 45. Huh. Think that's what that means? In 1945 it had 113? Yeah, it's hot. Mean maximum. Oh, I'm sorry. So 45 is Celsius. Duh. And the year just means its highest point for the year. Record high for the year. Well, which did tell you what year? Which did tell you what year? Huh. Oh well. That's where I'm going to be going and hanging out for Saturday afternoon. Coming back. Let's see what kind of pictures we got. Keep going back. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Images. Images. There's the map. Let's see. Now, there's the Illinois River, right? Ooh. Oh, plans for a new downtown Peoria Park. Yeah, look at this park. Do you see this thing? This is plans. I wonder how well this is going to pan out. Come on. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Well, what'd you do with that picture I was looking at? I hate when it does crap like that. Forget you, man. But if you can tell, it shows the road running under this park. So they're going to make a tunnel, or the park's going to be a bridge right down it. I guess here's another one. Another one. See how it runs underneath the park? Interesting. Big old bridge. Big old bridge. Hmm. Oh well. So there you have it. Khalil says drag racing history and dirt racing. Yeah. I wish I could go see some of that while I'm there. But I guess maybe I won't. Probably just end up, I don't know, maybe going to a coffee shop or an ice cream parlor. That'd be cool. Go get some ice cream, coffee and ice cream, mix it together. Make you a frappuccino kind of deal. Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's going to be like too much exciting things to do while I'm in Peoria. Things to do. Riverfront Museum, the zoo. I don't want to spend money on a zoo. Oh, they've got gambling, but I'm not going to go gamble. It's just kind of, in my book, it's just kind of boring because I don't like losing money. You know, I just don't like losing money. Maybe I could go see a giant screen theater. It says Riverfront Museum, giant screen theater. What are we doing? What's that mean? Let's see what show times are. Oh my gosh, can it get any more complicated? Okay, so we're in September right now, right? That looks like that would be October. No. Okay, so there's the 1st of September. Okay, so this is Friday. This is tomorrow. Saturday, Jane Goodall, Reasons for Hope. Not interesting. Bodyworks, RX, and Heart Tour. Dinosaurs of Antarctica. Dude, come on, people. Oh, I'm not going to be. That's too early. I could go see Minion, The Rise of Gru. Body Worlds Prescription. And Heart Docent Tour. No, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't mind going seeing Minion, The Rise of Gru, but I mean, you know, why go to a giant screen theater and you just, I don't know, rent it? Events. Sunny Days with Illinois Art Station. Leslie and Lolly make stuff up at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. Okay. Thursday, September the 7th. That's today. We're missing it out. Singing in the Rain, the 8th. It's on Friday. Until Sunday, huh? Okay, September the 8th at 6:30. So thank you. Laser Light Night, Friday the 8th. Union Rise, that's Saturday the 9th. That's what, 10 a.m. Pub Night, Under the Stars. That's Friday night. That's it. Lynn Brown, Bowie, Lynn Bowie. Speaking into Existence. Book signing. All right. So that was it. I mean, I guess Peoria has some interesting history. I mean, it's an old settlement. Been there a long time. It was trade. Be nice to go find your place and go metal detecting there. Some old dug up sidewalk, torn down old building or something. See what you can come up with. But I'm not there to see. I'm there to be the chauffeur. Makes you wonder when you go to these bus tours, you know, and everybody's going, and let's just say we go from your hometown to Peoria to go to that gambling casino thing. Then you take a bus tour. So what do you think the bus driver does? Tries to stay out of jail, right? Number one thing, stay out of jail because you got to drive everybody back. Don't get drunk. Same reason. Got to drive everybody back. So don't eat anything crazy. That's nothing. You go to these places. You go on vacation and stuff. Maybe not so much vacation, but in my situation or a bus driver situation where you're going to go there, you're going to be there for a couple of 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours, but then you got to turn around and you can't stay. You've got to drive for distance. You don't want to go. That's not when you want to go and try the newest sushi bar in town or maybe the oldest sushi bar in town. You don't want to try your first habanero pepper pie while you're waiting around for the 3 or 4 hours. You don't want to do anything crazy. You want to play it safe so that an hour into your trip, you're not alongside the interstate or dropped off the exit at a McDonald's or a Subway hogging the bathroom for, 45 minutes to an hour. So, there. Hello. All right. So like I said, I'm leaving. Froze up for 2 minutes. Lost the internet. Say goodnight, everybody. Wish me luck going to Peoria and back. Maybe I'll buy a trinket or something on the Peoria. Bring it, talk about it on Monday show. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah, and by the way, thanks for all the new subscribers. Click the notification button. I've got up to 100. I'm surprised I didn't mention that the first thing. Thank you so very much. I'm up to 100 subscribers. See y'all later. Bye.